Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Cooking with Tea. I'm going to make a delicious cake, box cake hack for you guys. This is perfectly pineapple supreme. I'm gonna I'm gonna make my own version of this, but on the back of this, they have the standard ingredients that says you should add 1 cup of water, 3 eggs, and a ½ cup of vegetable oil. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I have 2 boxes, but I'm going to start with 1. And I have my eggs that's been sitting out here, they're room temperature. I'm using this Crisco butter flavored because I want to turn this cake up a little bit. And I'm going to be adding in some pure vanilla extract. And I have my pineapples. And right there, adds these maraschino cherries, and they are doing it in a 2-pan method. I am going to do it in this bundt cake, and it's going to be upside down because that's what it is, upside down. That's what I want to do, upside down pineapple cake. And I'm going to be adding some brown sugar with butter. I'm using Crisco, or just any butter will do, to make this brown crumble on the top of the cake. You'll see how I do that. Then put in the pineapples, and we're going to start all this process by doing the mixing. Okay, first I'm just going to start by using approximately a little bit more. 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay, and then I'm eyeballing it. So about a ½ cup of brown sugar. Okay, light brown sugar. Okay, this butter was at room temperature. So see how I press it down like that? Because I allowed it to be at room temperature. And I'm just gonna mix it in really well with the sugar to get those brown sugar crumbles. I'm doing this first so it can be sitting to the side while I'm mixing my mix. We're going to incorporate this with the pineapples on top of the cake mix after it's mixed thoroughly. And when we pour it into the pan, we're going to add this and then add the pineapples. And then when the cake is ready, we're going to flip it upside down so that will show on the top of the cake. Okay? So the box didn't give me all of that. I just figured it out by cooking so long. I've been cooking all my life, so I kind of figured it out. So you get that mixed in really well, and it comes like a paste. And you don't want to do too much sugar or too much butter. So you want to make sure that that paste is where you need it to be. So it's pretty pasty like that. And so I want to add a little bit more sugar. About another ½ cup of sugar to that, and that's it. That's all I'm going to need. I like taking recipes and turning them into my own, as well as using the recipes that was handed down from my parents, aunts, and grandparents. Well, my mother, my aunt, and my grandma and grandfather as well. Okay, so this is where I want to go. See, kind of grainy like that. So the first time it was really pasty, but this time it's grainy like that, and that's where I want to be with that, okay? So I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to take a mixing bowl, and I'm going to pour it into there. Go 1 pack first with 3 eggs. I'm going to add 3 eggs to here. I'm using white and jumbo brown eggs. Whoops, make sure you're not getting any shells into your cake. You can open your eggs separately, not on top of the cake, to be certain that you're not transferring anything. But that's a good reason why I use the brown eggs. I can determine it and see, because when it falls, it's gonna fall right there, and you can visualize that and be able to take it out. I already had done another video today. I did my shepherd's pie. And so, as promised, I said I was gonna do this cake, and so now this is what I'm doing. So this says right here that it has 1 cup. This is 1 cup of butter. So 1 cup of Crisco shortening, I'm sorry, and then it equals 1 cup of butter or margarine. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and put in 1/2 cup in here first, and then this is soft as well because it's stored that way. It comes soft. You don't have to worry about pre-softening that because it comes soft. And I know that I'm going to need to add the other one. Next, I'm going to add in pure vanilla extract. And I'm going to add a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. Just like that. And maybe another half. Little 1 3/4. Okay, 1 3/4 is what I'm choosing to add. Sometime in the near future, I plan on bringing you guys a cake from scratch. And I also have this lemon extract, which I'm going to mix with the cream. I don't want this ice, and I want like I'm gonna stream it over the cake and mix it with that lemon extract, but I'll show you how to do that. And again, this is my method. You can always follow the box methods for making cakes. Okay, now I'm ready to, I have my mixer here, portable mixer, and then you just gonna go in with this and add, in here I have 2 cups of milk at room temperature, but I want to only use 1 cup in here. So let me go halfway. Halfway makes it 1 cup. So 1 cup of milk of your choice. I used almond milk, but you can use whatever you like. Okay? blend on low. So you're gonna mix this, blending on low, and make sure you preheat your oven to 350, okay? Because you're gonna bake this from 33 plus minutes, but check it around 33 minutes. Okay, so before we get to that, let's just continue mixing. And I got my little spatula here to help me get all of this off the sides. So you wanna keep doing that as you're blending, keep your product off the sides. Okay. Okay, now looking at this, I can see that my Bundt pan here is deep, so it can hold the other cake. So I'm gonna double everything that I just did. If I need to, I'll put the extra in another pan and you'll have two cakes. So, okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and add in the other eggs. And this white that I am eyeballing, that's for shells. One tablespoon more. Okay. Before I added a teaspoon and a half or 3/4, and I just added another tablespoon for the second box. That should be totally enough because I want to add the lemon extract as well to the cake. And I'm going to use the one teaspoon of the lemon extract. That's it. That's okay. And also adding in the other half of that butter. So that's a whole cup in total. we're gonna go in again. And to this, we're going to add that other cup of milk. That's why it's good to use a bigger bowl, guys, so that you can control the splashing from the cake. Make sure you get all that, no dry batter is on the bottom. That is the thickness that I would want it to be at, right there. Because we're talking about a bundt cake, number one. Then number two, that Crisco butter flavor is going to make for a very nice and moist cake. Okay, so you mix that about 2-3 minutes. Make sure everything is smooth, and then you can pour it right on into the cake pan. And once you do that, you'll need to go ahead and bake that right away. So with that being said, pour this mixture into this bundt cake all around. was enough. The bundt cake the pan was big enough to encompass two cake boxes. And so let me get a grip on this bowl and like that. I'm making a bit of a mess, but that's easy cleanup, guys. Don't be afraid to make a mess. This is the time that I always taste my cake on my finger like that. And that those flavors really coming out. I always like to clean any cake off the edges. Slam it up against the counter or anything that could take it, get the air bubbles out of the cake. Just like that. And you see here that there are bubbles. Okay, like that. To hurry because this needs to go in the oven. So let me hurry up and do my pineapple here. So you take the core out like that. It's already prepped for you at Publix. And you take the core out. And you slice them. Just like that. Probably not gonna need all of that, so maybe. Okay, like that. And take this brown sugar mix and just begin to put it all around the cake. Just like that. No specific way, just drop it on there like that. Okay. Okay, and got that all on like that. I did wash that finger as I'm doing now. That finger that I had licked. I just want you to know I washed it then and I washed it again now. Okay, so this, you take the pineapples that you slice and you place it around the cake. just like that. And you're gonna push down like that. And the cake's gonna come up over it anyways, but just like that. Now in the oven for 33 minutes. And check on the top shelf. And I'll be back to show you what it looks like, and we move on to the icing stage of this. Okay, two things, guys. I had noticed that I forgot to put the cherries on, and then I caught it just in time because it was about to run over. So let me put the cherries on really quick. And I had just enough cherries. Look at that. Look at God. That was just enough cherries. Oh, I missed one, but it's okay. One doesn't have it. But anyways, okay, back into the oven. But since it's about to leak out, I'm gonna put it on a baking sheet because I know that this is going to run over the sugar and butter content of it all. It's gonna run over. And so instead of having a mess in your oven to clean, it'll dry on the outside of that pan. That won't be cute, but it is what it is. Okay, middle of the oven, top rack is where I'm putting this. Okay, I'll be back shortly to show you what it is. Okay, guys, well, I checked the cake and it's not yet done. After 10 more minutes, so that was 43 minutes in total, it's not yet done because that pan was deep. So I stuck my knife in it and it came out with, it's still wet. So, and this right here, what I have in front of me is all that spilled over on that pan. So yeah, don't try the 2-box inside of the Bundt cake. I found that out. But let me tell you something. This right here, so delicious. Really good. So we're gonna let that continue to cook. I took it off of the pan that was that I had it sitting on this, and this was the stuff around the pan. Yeah, it came out like that. So this was around the pan and it cooked just fine, but it we need to allow it to cook for approximately 15 more minutes on that 350 setting, same setting. We're gonna continue to cook, and the cake has to cool down before adding this topping. It has to cool down a bit, and so it's going to be, it's gonna have to sit for like an hour. So in about an hour, I will come back to you and show you the done cake, and then we'll apply the icing to the done cake, okay? Guys, here is the tester. Cake is done. We're going in with the knife to see. It's clean to me. So it looks like we have a winner, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let this cake cool down, and I'm gonna flip it over and put it in there and apply that icing. So I'll let you see how that comes out after the cake has cooled. We'll cool it for about 30 minutes and then we'll apply the icing and put it on the cake in the cake dish and allow it to continue to cool. It'll be ready to serve up. This is pineapple upside down cake, tea style. A box cake pack. Thank you for cooking with T. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. I want to take this opportunity to tell you about the icing. The clip is missing, but I made that with lemon juice, and just the buttercream icing. I mixed half of the jar together to get that. All of the ingredients will be listed in the description box below.